Hello there, in this video we're going to look at a Counter-Strike Source custom map called the Subterria, which is a subway station styled map. So, you can hear that background noise. I think it's a train alarm or something, I'm not too sure. But basically if you play on Terrorist you'll hear it very well, and on CT you can hear it's in the background but not as loud as with the Terrorist. So we're going to start as CT first. And this map will require... Whoa, that is very weird. I'm not sure why the flashlight suddenly causes that. But yeah, I didn't notice that before. But the map is very dark, so you're going to have to use the flashlight quite a bit. But if this is going to happen all the time, I don't know what to expect actually. It just seems like it's going on and on. That's very weird. Very weird bug, so I guess we can't use the flashlight then. But yeah, this map is actually very old as well. It's from... I checked the files and it's from 2005 actually. And it's a month ago it actually got re-uploaded on Game Banana. So just keep that in mind. I actually didn't notice this with the flashlight before, so that is a bit of a shame. It definitely ruins the map in my opinion. Just walking around you can't see the enemy cam just because your flashlight is on. It's a bit odd. But basically, if you step over this third rail here, you actually get electrocuted, which is actually very realistic because it happens apparently quite a bit that like graffiti artists, they actually end up dying because they step on the third rail. So that's a nice little detail for the map. There's nothing here at all, or I think there is an invisible wall here or something like that you can shoot. Or that you can break invisible, you know, it's very well hidden, I mean, so let's continue on. So I'm guessing it is an alarm because it gets louder when we get to the train. So it's a bit, again, a shame that we can't use the flashlight because the map is dark and, you know, what's the point then if you can't use the flashlight? Doesn't seem like we can activate the train. Would have been pretty fun if you could. I guess we can't crawl out here maybe? No. So I guess we're forced to go back. We can go down here? Okay, we can't go here. So that is basically just in the way. For some reason we can't open the door further. So I believe that the terrorists, they spawn here maybe. Yeah, there's an invisible wall right here, so let's head back over here. So there's the invisible wall again. So this is leading to A, so you can actually shoot this wall. It was what I was talking about before. That is a very annoying bug, but I guess you're going to have to play it in dark. You can't use your flashlight in this. So a little tunnel system here, leading into the subway station, the main area of it. And the noise is actually a bit annoying as well. I mean, so I guess this map might not be as popular as other maps because it does have some very annoying bugs, as you can see. Not only is this with the flashlight, but it's also the noise in general is just annoying. So I'm gonna guess it is because of the trains have stopped. I'm not too sure if the terrorists have caused something. Maybe they cut the power or something, and so the trains are forced to stop. Work and so on, and the alarms go on. So we can't go in there. A little office in here with some blood. But there's nobody, so I'm not too sure why. It's a bit odd, you know. It's if terrorists have been here and attacked the place, why wouldn't there be any bodies, you know? Why, if they're gonna plant the bomb, what's the point then? So that's a little bit odd. But again, guys, this map is very old. So here's a storage area. So a little place you can hide here after you've planted the bomb if you're playing on Terrorist. So ventilation system here. Let's head down and see what there is. Again, the bug is still there. If you maybe know why this is happening with the flashlight bug, then please feel free to comment. Oh, what was that? So that's leading down there. So let's just continue and see. Okay, so that leads somewhere else. I believe this is where the terrorists they spawned, what we saw before, here. Yeah. So this is... oh, there's even a pathway to B there. We'll check that out later. Let's head up to the ventilation system and go on down here. So I can imagine not a lot of people are going to play this map. No offense to whoever created this map. It has its own issues. Actually, now I noticed that here the flashlight is actually working. That's a little bit weird, but yeah. Still, I mean, if you're running your own custom server with a lot of maps, then if you maybe have I don't know, 6 rounds per win, then this map is okay. I mean, it's still fun. It's still got this whole subway station, abandoned subway station theme to it. So, but obviously there are going to be some complaints, I think, with the flashlight not working because it is a dark map. So, but I mean, the creator, he did take his time to add all of this. I was about to say details. It's actually missing the control panel there, but it's again, I would definitely recommend it for a custom server if you're just going to play a few rounds of it. But just keep in mind, it does seem like it has some small issues, but the map is also again, it's pretty old. It's from 2005. That is, I think it said in March. So that's like 11 years. So it's pretty old. I noticed here that it's just going through the wall. And here's another tunnel system. Like that has to be. It has to be the B wall we saw before. It doesn't look like there is much else you can shoot and go through. So but that third rail is a very nice detail. I mean, there is a lot of a lot of people have died from stepping on the third rail and being electrocuted. I've heard so many stories about graffiti artists being killed by stepping on the third rail or falling into the upper line, I think, or something like that. Or somebody who's riding on a train illegally and they fall off or they hit the lines above and get electrocuted. So I think we've covered now the most of the map. It's a very simple map. I mean, I like it. I'm not too impressed with the bugs, but I also don't want to sound too... I don't want to be too critic about it, because it is an old map. So it is really, again, very simple styled map. Both sides start in kind of the relatively same ways, and then they have the same ways also to approach where they want to go and plant the bomb. Now, something I've noticed is... Where's B? I haven't actually seen that yet, now that I think about it. We saw A, but not B. Oh, right, okay, so this is B. This is where here, at the train here. Where all the trains are stored. So we're going to quickly take a look at what happens when the bombs go off. And actually something I just noticed now is all these barrels here in these secret tunnels are actually biohazard. So that's actually pretty funny. Also a nice little detail. So that's very clever of the creator. it gives you something to think about. Oh shit, I'm actually running past some biohazard barrels. You know, if it was real life, you'd probably be really worried. Okay, so now we'll bomb site A and see what happens. It's this giant pillar. It's even a skull to really show it off where we have to plant the bomb. I mean, the place looks very destroyed and worn. So it could be maybe the map is styled maybe after Half-Life 2. It definitely has that kind of feeling to it. The place is abandoned. There's not a lot of objects in it, and you know the combines are, you know, in Half-Life 2 they rule the whole place. So it definitely has a feeling of that. So I've turned on no clip so I don't die when the bomb goes off. So we'll see what happens with the map. Okay, so it just starts a massive fire. The pillar is still there. And now we'll see what happens at bomb site B. Okay, so the main train there has caught fire. That seems to be it. Okay, so now we're gonna go around in no clip and just see if there's any hidden stuff in the map, and in general if there is something interesting. So this actually looks pretty interesting how the creator made the ventilation system. All the blocks and everything to create the caves. Doesn't look like there's anything hidden, any Easter eggs or something like that. Can't really see anything out of the odd. Nope, it really doesn't seem like there is any hidden things here. So we're going to do a bot match and see how that unfolds. Okay, so we're gonna play with some bots now and see how it goes.
Okay, let's go.
Seems like they don't understand the rules with the third rail. So already here they seem like they are fighting the terrorists. Oh, they already got me. But I can imagine that it's a very fun-paced action map, because you just need to run for like 10 seconds and you'll already be facing the opposing team. Oh, right on the head. So I wonder if the bots can figure out to get to the bomb sites.
Counter-terrorists win.
They do seem to get stuck though between the trains. So that is also something you need to keep in mind if you're going to play this map a lot against other players.
Okay, let's go.
So let's see if we can find some cover in one of the trains and shoot from there. Oh, they're already there. Wow, that was pretty fast. So actually, it seems like very dark over there, so there's a certain distance. I think that you can't really you can't see the enemy players unless you have a zoomed-in weapon. So let's try it out with the orb first and see if that happens, or if you still can't see anything at all. Oh, bot died from the third rail. Already dying. So it seems like you can't see their spawn. like the bots that really like to stay behind and slowly advance.
Counter-terrorists win.
So I'm wondering if the bots they can, if they even can go to the bomb sites. I'm gonna try and do some tests and see if they eventually go there, because I can't keep recording, it will bore you guys too much. So, we're going to see if the bots can get into the bomb site. So this is actually a pretty nice cover here. So that's probably going to be used a lot. The CTs have to worry about looking at the trains like that. There's really only there you have to worry about the tunnel system. So it does seem like they can get into the bomb sites. It's not a bad map. I mean, it does have some few flaws, like the flashlight. That's a bit annoying. And the sound can also be annoying if you play this map too long. Eventually you'll probably be affected by the sound that is constantly in the background. But if you like subway station styled maps, then this is perfect for you. So if you run your own custom server and maybe 5 rounds, so it doesn't get too repetitive, that would also work well in my opinion. But what I really like about the map is you can pretty much run under 10 seconds and you'll be shooting against the enemy, or you can take a tactical way and go through the cave systems and get to the bomb sites. So if you want to download this map and try it out yourself, I'll provide a link in the description for you to use. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video.